I've had an issue with alcohol and drugs for the best part of around 18 years, which got severely worse in 2016, where I went into recovery with alcohol and drugs, to 12-step recovery meetings. I tried to follow the 12 steps, but I just wasn't ready or had any good coping mechanisms to stay away from alcohol and drugs. Leading up to the last time I was in trouble with the courts back in 2022, I had an argument with my partner. It was about our IVF process. We were trying for children, and it affected us quite hard. I had a bad relapse on a Sunday, and that led to a 4-day spree where I ended up getting arrested 3 times in 4 days, which resulted in me being remanded in Swansea prison. I'd never been in prison before, so the time in the cells in the courts where I knew I was about to be remanded, and then they took me across in the van to the prison, and it was a massive eye-opener for me. It was obviously not a nice place to be, being in prison. It was, like I couldn't go out and exercise, I couldn't go to the gym. I missed my family and my partner. I missed my son massively. I lost basically pretty much everything, and it was a hard time. When I realised I was going to have a community order with a drug rehabilitation order, I was grateful that I was given the chance, and I knew then that I was going to be able to make a big effort in changing my life around. I've been addicted to cocaine for a number of years. It's a very difficult drug to break away from. And I had a 9-month DRR with Devodal, where I had to do weekly drug testing. It went really well. I had big support from Devodal and probation at the time. And I felt that the weekly drug testing, I wanted to prove to myself and to my family that I could stay drug-free. I just found that, I made the big effort then to stick to changing my life really and sticking to the DRR. Obviously I had a lot of time to reflect on all the damage I've done. If I was to have a prison sentence, then it would have resulted in me not being able to pay my rent for my garage or continue with my business. I wouldn't have been able to employ my son. He's a massive part of the team here now for me. I done a lot of reflection, and I made a decision there that for me I had to turn my life around and stick to being abstinent from alcohol and drugs. So. The one-to-one sessions I had with the Devodal, they basically had a talk after drug testing every week, which sort of gave me some structure to cope. Setting out realistic goals, looking at my future, and having different coping mechanisms to be able to say no to alcohol and drugs. It's taken me a long time to realise it, but basically I was given the chance to turn my life around when I took the chance this time there. My message to the magistrates would basically be, if there is a chance for people to have a community order, then it's definitely worth giving them the chance. I'd have never thought my life could have changed in the way that it has since that DRR order I was given. It gave me the structural help, and it gave me the kickstart to rebuilding my life, which has turned out better than I could ever have imagined.